What's up guys, in today's video I want to talk about Jungle Absol. Normally I always talk about Lane Absol, so let's make a video on Jungle Absol. It's currently one of the strongest snowball Pokemon in the game. When it comes to jungling as well, one of the strongest level 5s for the build. For now we run Scope Lens, Razor Claw, and I currently run Attack Weight, but you can also run Muscle Band, Focus Band, or Body Barrier as the third item, but I would always recommend Scope and Razor Claw. And yeah, Absol, one of the strongest level 5 Pokemon in the game, which you get after one jungle rotation, right? So you hit your pulse spike very fast, and it can just take over games. The late game is where it's like starts maybe struggling a bit, but there's certain games you can just take over so hard and be 3 levels above your opponents that you can just get a one-shot late game on 1 or 2 Pokemon and still easily win a team fight as well. I think nothing comes close to how crazy strong this Pokemon is when you live on the first game or the first B fight, right? The only thing that maybe compares to it is like a level 5 Lucario, which, you know, extreme speed level 5 is absolutely insane as well. Besides that, it's so super hard to deal with. Let's go for a quick jungle rotation. Already looking where we want to gank. I see the enemy Cinder is on top lane, so I'm deciding to also walk top lane and kind of just help out my allies a bit, waiting in the brush a bit. Don't want to go too deep, but yeah, we can do. You see how much damage we already do, right? We almost like just kill the Slowbro there, but sadly I have to blink away. I'm just kind of being patient a bit, waiting to see if they overextend. Sadly my Pikachu dies. I'm just waiting. Obviously, the only thing you have to kind of get used to is the Night Slash. This cheeky Cinder is auto attack there was kind of weird. Gotta be a bit careful here. I'm looking for the first Night Slash. Can always play around those, go back in, just try to damage a bit. But yeah, right now we have to be a bit careful. Sadly, our ally died, so we can't really go too aggressive. But I see them kind of under half HP, so I know I can get kills here. Night Slash in, hit a Slash as well, second Night Slash, and we get a very quick triple kill. We can pretty much kill anything under half HP in the early game after level 5 as well. Your second Night Slash will do extra damage. I have extra crit chance, which means more damage, right, if enemies are under half HP. So we're able to get a nice triple kill there, get my first attack weight stack, and go back to jungle instantly. I could have also maybe went for Corpfishes here and did a bit of a different jungle rotation, but this still allows me to maybe get level 9, even if I don't get anything else right now. But I'm pretty happy right now, I'm level 7, super strong, can look for some more ganks. Absol is also a jungler where you can think about invading. Like after the first gank, since you're so strong in level 5, you can actually think of just walking towards the enemy jungle, but I was obviously way too low. You can think about invading. You see how much damage we did. My Mr. Absol no chance. Going for another tech weight stack here. And this guy, we can just dive him. Like, he has absolutely no chance under his goal. We take his berry away. I'm going so aggressive right now, and there's just nothing you can do about it. SFP Jack button up, I know my limits. I get another tech weight stack. And game is looking great. Cinder is here now. I'm just going to sucker punch him. Try to stun him. Double Night Slash, and he's down. Decidueye picks up the kill. Pretty good for him. Honestly, I'm happy he got the kill. Means he gets a double buff and gets maybe Spirit Shackle much easier. Now, recalling again, going back to the jungle, but first I kind of walked toward top lane to see if they're aggressive there, but yeah. I'd also go for these bees here. But in the end, my jungle buff is about to respawn. Since we did it at 820, it now respawns, and we can just take both buffs again. We always want to sucker punch the damage, to like the line damage of the jungle chem, so Sucker Punch procs. It's right here as well again, Sucker Punch when he's about to hit us with that charge, and then we kill these things very fast. Alright, I'm level 9, enemy Cinder is not level 9, so my goal is just running the Cinder down. I want to use my Unite move to kill the Cinder. Sadly, my team puts off the Dreadnought a bit fast, but I use my first Night Slash to gain distance, Sucker Punch, and Cinder disappears. Now we can dive this as well. I'm going to blink after him, Night Slash him, and yeah. I don't want to kill the Go yet, I just hope my team doesn't kill it either. We can always Sucker Punch, we always auto-attack Dread and Sucker Punch instantly, so we dodge the stun of the Dreadnought as well. You can see how much damage we do, right? We just take over the game. We're going to be super high level, we're going to do crazy damage right now. And yeah, just going to look for more experience. The only problem with Jungle Absol is like, I kind of don't want to go back to my jungle, like I just kind of want to kill my opponents over and over again. So if you play maybe Absol with the duo queue as well, and you have like someone that needs more experience, like a lane Venusaur, you could probably tell him to go jungle now, and Absol just stays in lanes. I know my blue buff is about to respawn, so I'm already ready for it. Afterwards, I'm going to look for something on top side. They're going pretty deep there, but first I'm going to do a jungle rotation. Like, defending that is not really important still. Of course, like, again, I could get kills there, but yeah. Going for bot bees now, they spawn at 550, so we still just look for a lot of experience as well, if we can. There, the bees up. And so if in case someone is here as well, I can just go and kill them. He's kind of one-shot the bees like it's absolutely nothing. Mr. Mime is actually here. And he's going to decide to Unite move me. And honestly, I could just maybe just not use my Unite here and just make sure I die, but I thought it wasn't worth it. I probably can farm my Unite maybe back up for the next threat. I'm going to take a quick kill on him as well, but yeah, it was kind of annoying. That's the only problem with Absol as well. If anyone Unites moves you, you kind of have to Unite move them back, or you have no chance of winning the fight, right? But I guess that's for a lot of Pokemon and Unite the same thing. Could maybe look for Scorn bot lane now. They have no jump pads yet, so we see Cinder Ace, 2 of them are dead. Jump hits are not, but Duraludon is here, so it's gonna back off a bit. The biggest mistake junglers do is overcommit to the second base for no reason and give comeback experience, right? I know my blue buff is back up any second now, because, you know, I kind of keep track of them all the time. So instead I just recoil, attack my blue buff. Threat is spawning on 30 seconds, which means my Unite will not be up. Was a bit too late to use it, but again, I got also Mr. Mime's Unite out, which means that he will also not have it. So in the end, it's kind of okay. I just have to be much careful in the next team fight and make sure I don't go too deep. Where the biggest mistakes overlevel junglers do and the way they throw games is going into the second base or the second goal and trying to score there, and it's just an invitation for the enemies to go there and get a free comeback experience, maybe use a Unite move on you and get free kills. I'm just gonna engage on the Cinderace. I just want to kill him very fast before Dread spawns. He does Unite me now, but I Night Slash double time him and kill him very fast. That was pretty greedy of me still. I thought, like, my first Night Slash missed sadly, so I was a bit more difficult to kill. But I got this Unite move over kill in the end. That's just my level lead. My level lead that I have right now after snowballing the game just allows me to still get away with that. Double Night Slash kill the Mr. Mime. Can look for Rotom now. I want to use my Unite move one more time. So I'm looking for this Corphish right now just to get my Unite back up faster, and I'm going to look for my opponents. I want to really look for a fight still and just demoralize them as much as I can. But they're even contesting. I think Absol is like 330 is the last time you can use a Unite move for it still to be back up. So I can still look for a Unite move right now if I'm fast. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Going onto the Cinderace is very deep. Unite move him. Just getting a kill, hoping that Rotom goes in. Auto-taking the Mr. Mime. Sucker punching him. This time we commit into the second goal a bit too much. And this sucker punch was a huge mistake. That was just a mistake I could have avoided. I should have not went back in. Like, I was totally fine if I just walk upwards. But we do break the goal. And we have a huge point lead right now. But yeah, that's something I could have completely avoided. As I just said about overextending to the second goal. But I really wanted this to go in and get one more Unite out and get some kills. In the end, I also got Duraludon's Unite. But yeah, a bit too deep. I respawn out like where the game gets a bit more difficult. As soon as longer the game goes on, the harder bit for Absol to actually do something. We're pretty much level 14, so I can just lit the experience for my teammates now if I want to, but yeah. So I'm here deciding, okay, he should just get the experience. I'm 14. I don't think I'm gonna hit 15 maybe. But I still want some small Corphishes to make sure my Unite is back up 100%. Because if I don't farm anything, my Unite will not be back up in time, so. Just looking around. There's a Dread spawning. I really hate these Dreadnought fights, but if your entire team goes for it, you kind of have to go for it as well. It sucks, and I don't want to be part of this. But yeah, can maybe look for a quick kill, still trap them. Like, we don't even have to do Dreadnought here. We could just be all in the brush and just wait for them to face check, thinking they can maybe get a free Dread. Look for Night Slash here, but I backsnap. That's something you have to really watch out on Absol as well. Snapbacks is very common in Night Slash, and just make sure that you release your move button, you know, or your aiming joystick not too late, so it doesn't snap back. Gonna pick up the strat with the basic attack, was actually kind of close. But the enemy's actually Unite moving for this. But there's the mean, my Hooper drops Unite move, and this is a terrible Unite move of my Hooper to drop, right? Now we don't have it for the last Zapdos fight. It's just not worth it, and that's the problem with this fight. Like, people always want to do it. I'm just looking for a flank here, but I have to be careful. They have a slow bro, so if I get singled out, I'm pretty much just dead. So I have to play kind of careful. They have a Duraludon that I really want to kill. There he is, Night Slashing in. And we actually, Pikachu cancels this thing, and we Night Slash him, and we get nice kills. But my team actually plays the team fight super well. No slow bro, we have to just kill him. Double Night Slash, Sucker Punch to follow him. Of course, it sucks if you can't proc your Sucker Punch. It sucks not proccing your Sucker Punch. But in the end, it's just to get closer. And my team plays this last team fight actually super well. I mean, I got them ahead quite a lot, and they actually had a very good team fight. And the surrender. That's game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something, and yeah, try Absol out in your games. It's, again, I always try to get people to play this Pokemon. It is super fun, super addicting to play, and one of the most fun Pokemon, in my opinion, in Unite. I mean, it's one of my most played as well, almost. I at some point found my love for this Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can also check the damage numbers very fast. It wasn't too much in this game, because they ended quite fast, but I think we had like 66k, which isn't too bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!